It's lightning and lightning. A lot of speed in the backfield.
Oh, they are so fast. It is the fastest two-back combination. Coach Tedford told us yesterday that he has ever coached. Both these guys qualifiers in the 100-meter State of California High School Championships. You look, the yardage, total yardage, 170 yards to 178 for best, very close. And when Shane Vereen comes in the game, you don't drop off.
Cal with the football. Trickery.
Nice.
Javid Best has some blocking. Gets outside. It's a foot race. And they blow it back. He was out of bounds at the 45-yard line. He'll go all the way to the house, but they'll call it back.
What a great design. What a great design on that play. I love the play design. Andy Ludwig bringing that in with him. I've never seen Jeff Tedford use that. You're going to see Best lined up outside here. He's going to come. Vereen's going to start like they're running the toss to the outside. Riley's going to open and toss it to Best and then lead block to the right. Faked out our cameras. It was so good. I love the misdirection play design. It's a toss counter before anything even starts, and that is great offense.
What yards after that 30-yard carry. Now it's Vereen's turn. Holly in motion. Shane Vereen near the 40-yard line. And you're right, there is not much drop-off when Vereen gets out there, and they always seem to have a couple of different backs who can hurt you. But Javid Best with an absolutely spectacular burst of speed, and there's the damage that he can do. He can really go on some long gallops.
Oh, he's a big play guy. His speed's so incredible that as soon as he gets an edge, he's gone downfield, and he makes those huge plays.
And they spread him out wide. They had him isolated against the corner, and now he moves back behind the quarterback. It's Best. Bounces off one man, a first down for the Cal Bears. You know, the 73-yard run that he had in the game against Maryland, a lot of people look at the speed. That was actually a run, though, inside the tackle.
It was, and he found the edge. He found the cut, made the cut up inside the tackle, as you said, Coach, but then exploded down. And the reason why, look at the big bodies up front. You have a jersey on a jersey, and then Best able to shed the first tackle. Usually the smaller, faster backs can't do that. Best adds that component to the game of being strong as well.
It's Best again. Shifty. Pickup of 8.
Andy Ludwig told us he tries to use personnel wisely, use them to their strength, and he does that with Shane Vereen.
It was Jones in motion. Pass complete to Holly. Inside the 5-yard line, Brian Holly, the senior, making his second career start, but doing some good things with it. He's made a couple of nice plays after the catch and some good yardage picked up.
And we talked to Andy Ludwig, like I said yesterday. He said our fullbacks are blockers first, they are receivers second, and then they run the ball last. That's the last thing on their list is to run the football. Holly has been very effective as a receiver so far in this game.
Jones to the far side, Tucker to the near side. Shane Vereen, the lone back. It's Vereen. He didn't get in.
But down to that 6-inch line with 2 more downs to get it.
From the safety spot, Matt Johnson was in there to make the final stop.
Wide splits by that offensive line for the Bears being so close to the goal line, spreading out that Eastern Washington defensive front a little bit, allowing Shane Vereen to find a little crease inside. The Bears trying to use their power running game right now.
Second down and goal. Sparks in motion. Vereen to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal Bears.
And it's Vereen off tackle right and Vereen off tackle left. Come back right with it, the isolation play. Vereen getting inside, an easy walk into the end zone.
Third touchdown of the year for Shane Vereen. He could pick his spot that time. It almost looks like he was anticipating contact. It never came. He went right into the end zone. And the freshman, Vince D'Amato, now 9 for 9 in point after touchdown. And it'll be 3rd and short for Eastern Washington.
Part of this right now, too, is the fact that Cal is not showing a lot. They're showing a very vanilla look for Eastern Washington, and they're showing a lot of zone. Overbay just down there finding it.
Ball knocked loose and scooped up by the Bears. It's a foot race. Can Jones get him? Taiwan Jones with a touchdown-saving tackle off pressure applied to the quarterback. They get the sack and the fumble.
As I say, they're being very vanilla on defense. What do? They bring secondary pressure. They show blitz. They say, we're going to end this now. We're bringing heat. And there's, off the outside, Mike Muhammad, one of the young linebackers that people were asking about before the season start, puts his head down and absolutely drills Matt Nichols, creating the fumble and the turnover. And that's an easy scoop and run towards the end zone for the Bears. That is the aggressiveness that we are used to seeing out of that Cal defense.
There's that pressure creating the turnovers. The give is to Javid Best, and he's to the 1-yard line. Good job by this defense. Last year, the Cal defense forced 34 fumbles in the season, but a good job on the blitz that time. And then it was Kendricks off to the races.
Receivers were one of the question marks for this Cal team. Marvin Jones knocking people's helmets off, not just in the route, but he's playing hard. I talked to Jeff Tedford about him. He said his growth has been fantastic to watch, and he is nasty. He loves to block as much as he likes to catch the ball.
Best. Bottled up by the interior front of the Eagles. That's a very good job by that Eagles front line. Give credit to J.C. Sherritt. He had 15 tackles the other day from the safety, Matt Johnson. Both players in on that.
And just that same play that they scored on with Shane Vereen last time, this time Best not able to find a hole, gets piled up.
3rd down. Holly in motion. They pitch out to Best. He lost it. It's on the turf. Who's going to get it? Did Cal come up with a football? Wow. It looked like 2 and 3 white jerseys were around the ball.
That is simply a lack of concentration, and I guarantee you, Jeff Tedford not very happy about that. One of the things they do is they do not put the football on the ground under Coach Tedford. And Javid Best simply took his eyes off the ball. And when he did, he wasn't able to make the catch.
Off the hold from Brock Mansion. The freshman Vince D'Amato with a placement at the 9. The kick on the way is up and good. A 19-yard field goal for D'Amato. He's now 2 for 2 on the year. But for Javid Best, just took his eyes off the ball. Cal comes up with 3, but they're lucky to get those.
Talented group.
We have the great Jamie Sire out at the field. 4th down and short. Rolling and throwing incomplete. The quarterback, Matt Nichols, was under pressure as he rolled out and tried to force a pass in.
He had absolutely nowhere to go. You talk about blanket coverage. The Bears were in the hip pocket of every Eastern Washington receiver downfield. Tyson Alu down there chasing down Mike Muhammad in the hip pocket. Perfect technique. And there were 2 more receivers flowing the same direction that were all covered as well.
So Cal will have the football. Good field position for them. Javid Best, the lone back. After the defensive stand, we'll see how Cal responds with their first play out of the change of possession. Riley has time now, has to step up, and he'll run inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's almost like he wanted to hang on a little bit longer to see what else he had to do.
I think he was thinking about pitching it to Javid Best. Right here, Marvin Jones in the middle running the post. He could stick it in that window, but he came off that route early.